Maybe yes, maybe not.
Yes, it's in red and recording it.
Okay, today we're going to learn the beginning of Parshas Yitro. It says in the pasuk, "Vayishma Yitro, Choel Midian, Choitzon Moshe." When he heard, and he came to the desert. So what did he hear? Yeah, what did he hear? Vayishma Yisro, Mashmu Hashem Vo. Rashi says Kriyas Yamsuf u'Melchemas Amalek. Rashi says he heard about the splitting of the sea, and he heard the war with Amalek. Now, the Gemara in Zvachim says 3 reasons. Rashi brings only 2. The Gemara brings one reason that he heard Kriyas Yamsuf. Another reason, someone else's opinion, he heard Melchemes Amalek, and another person said that he heard Matan Torah. So it's different times, not too far apart from each other, because the first event was Kriyas Yamsuf. After Kriyas Yamsuf come the war with Amalek. After they got Matan Torah. It's all within first 50 days of living out of Mitzrayim. All happened. So what does they argue? What did he hear? No. So first of all, Rashi brings only 2 opinions. He heard Kriyas Yamsuf and Melchemes Amalek. Okay. Now, according to this opinion that Yisro heard Melchemes Amalek, with the war of Amalek, what made him come? Kriyas Yamsuf, I understand. He saw a huge miracle, because it says by Kriyas Yamsuf, not only the Yamsuf split it to 12, all the waters in the world. Somebody was drinking a coffee, his water would split. Somebody has a water at home, everything would split. All the world. If you're on a swimming pool, you see it splitting all over. People like Matan Torah was a lot of commotion. Kriyas Yamsuf was also a lot of commotion. Okay, so you could see I saw such a miracle. It's not the nature. It's way above nature. Never saw such a thing. So it makes you know what? I want to come close to this God. I see that the God is Kol Yochel. He could do anything. He could break the nature. He created the nature. Okay, I want to come close to him. Okay, I understand this. Matan Torah also I understand. Matan Torah also we said that there was a lot of commotion over there. It was above nature. Okay, you see something. God is above nature. He created nature. He could break the nature. He could break the rules of the nature. Okay, he wants to come close to Hashem. He wants to also go above nature. He wants to be close to that level of above nature. Okay, I see it. Kriyas Melchemes Amalek, a war with Amalek. What moves you to come to the Jews when they're in a war? Can you imagine? There's a war going on in Ukraine or in Israel. You're going to say, I want to go now to the war. If you're a warrior, if you're a soldier, I understand. But if you're a regular guy, you want to stay away from a war zone. You don't want to go to a war zone. So why Israel, according to the opinion, he heard Melchemes Amalek, the war with Amalek, he came. So there's a Gemara in Maseches Avodah Zarah, Maseches Yevamos. The Gemara says that will come time that we're not going to take Gerim. When Mashiach going to come, it's going to be, and also was such a time already, by time of Shlomo HaMelech. They didn't take Gerim. The reason for it, because always we trying to make sure people sincere when they come to us. And if they come to us when everything is great, we're a superpower, like time of Mashiach going to be, or time Shlomo HaMelech, we're a superpower. Everybody wants to be in the country, in the place, with people that are superpower, powerful and successful. Maybe it's not so sincere. Maybe you're doing it because it's you have some your own benefit. And by the way, when by perestroika in the 90s in Russia, you know how many Jews were in Russia by 1990? 2 million. After that, there was all of a sudden 8 million Jews in Russia. Where did you get from 2 million to 8 million? Because when they were bad for the Jews, and nobody wants to be a Jew. Even the Jews try to be like Goyim, try to look like Goyim, be like all of a sudden when it's already perestroika, you can get out of here, and the Jews can go out first to go to Israel. Everybody wants to be a Jew now. So if you by time of Shlomo Amalek was so good, people come want to be they want to be in a good place. We don't want that. We want somebody sincerely wants to come, not take everything with us, with the good and the bad. We are being suppressed, oppressed. You're part of it too. So then we'll take you. So that's why by the time of Mashiach, also when everything going to be good, we're going to be the superpower. We don't get it because who knows if you mean sincerely. Oh, so that's what Yitro. Yitro, he was the ger. He was the first ger. That's Parshas Yitro. Yisro, he knew himself that I'm coming close to Hashem sincerely, not because my son-in-law Moshe Rabbeinu, he's a big guy, he's like a king over there, he's a leader of Klal Yisrael. No, that's not what I'm coming to this nation. I'm coming because he was a big philosopher. Any Avodah Zarah that was there, he worshipped. He knew well. He knew this is the real God, the Jewish God, and he wants to come sincerely to Hashem. But he thought, if I come now, some people will suspect I'm not coming close to Hashem sincerely. I'm coming because my son-in-law is the number one in that nation. I'm going to have a lot of honor. It's very profitable now. The Gemara in Shabbos says, when somebody is rich, everybody is family and a friend to him. When somebody is poor, nobody is a family and a friend. People want to associate, be close to a success. To somebody, everybody say, this guy, big, I'm a cousin of his, I learned with him, and I'm a friend of his. They want to be associated with the success story, not with the failure story. When we came out of Mitzrayim, before we were a failure, we were slaves. Now we came out of Mitzrayim, now we're on top of the world, we have a big leader, Moshe Rabbeinu, and he's the father-in-law of Moshe Rabbeinu. If he's going to come and says, I'm a guy to myself, I'm going to become a Jew, he says, you come because it's very profitable to you. So Israel, that's why he didn't come yet. He could have come before. When we got out of Mitzrayim, he could have come. He didn't come yet. He was waiting for the right opportunity. When you heard Melchemes Amalek, that the Jews now suppressed again, being oppressed, people fighting with them. They're not in a good shape. They're fighting with them. Says, that's a great, I'm going to jump into that. I'm coming not when it's everything good, not when it's a big miracle of Kriyas Yamsuf, when there's a big miracle of Matan Torah. A war. It's a war zone now. I'm coming right now to show that I'm not coming for any benefit. I'm going to be with this nation, whether it's good or bad. I'm with them. That's why Yisro waited for Melchemes Amalek, and he came there to show that his giur and his coming close to Hashem was sincere and not for any benefit. And just to show that the greatness of this man, the Medrash says that Paroi had 3 advisors. Paroi. One advisor told him to kill the Jewish babies, and that was Bilam. One advisor was Eov, and he was silent. He didn't say anything. Eov. There was one advisor, Yisro. When he heard that there's an advisor here on the table, a new law they want to pass that killed the Jewish babies, he ran away. He says, I can't be part of this. So that basically was his loud rebuke that I cannot be part of this, I cannot agree with it. So he ran away. So the Gemara says, Bilam, that says to kill the Jewish babies, they killed them at the end, the Jews killed them. Eov, that was silent, he had a lot of Yisurim, he had a lot of torture in his life. And Yisro, that ran away, that he did the right thing. That was the biggest loud rebuke. I can't be part of such a corruption. You cannot kill Jewish babies. He became close to Hashem. He became the father-in-law of Moshe Rabbeinu. Okay. You could...